I don't blame you. I don't either. We have to do it.
Yep.
Thank you.
If he ever wants to talk to other vets, doesn't call the office. Yep, yep.
Nope.
Right.
That's right.
No. The best thing for him to do is talk to other vets.
Yep.
And we just have coffee. He doesn't have to say anything, just who we are and have a coffee and leave, you know?
That's it.
Break the ice.
That is bullshit.
That's right. You
Yep.
get off.
Oh,
There
good.
you go, see? He's starting to learn after 49 years. But have him
a
call
great
us.
day.
Have him call us for sure.
Oh, probably not.
George, you finally got here.
How you doing?
Oh, I just record whatever you tell the folks.
Oh.
That one didn't get the message. 666.
Thank
Good
you.
morning.
Appreciate it.
How are you today? Hey, good morning. I had to record something else down the road. What's this?
This is a Ruck-Up mug for Marines, and this is the one that you had asked you wanted, and we sell these to help raise money for our veterans. We have about 8 or 10 different mugs right now that we're selling for different branches of the military. We got one for the Navy, Navy, Coast Guard. We got the Marine ones here. We got one for medics, engineers, infantry. So we've got we've got a bunch of them. So this is the one that you were looking for, and I brought it to you.
Well, I'm honored to receive it.
And
Thank you, George.
your change is inside there
Well,
because I didn't ship it to you.
I'm going to walk into the center of the road there
Yeah.
and put it in a boot.
Yeah.
Hey, how you doing?
Good. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you. I'm a veteran too.
Well, there's a
thank you for your
brochure. We're
service.
located in Keene, New Hampshire.
Oh, okay.
We have a homeless outreach center. We also do PTSD counseling. And we have groups, PTSD groups. We also have an AA group on Monday nights.
Oh,
So if you know any other vets that...
yeah. Oh, yeah.
We-
22 fun-filled years. Navy, though. So
Oh,
that'd
I
be
did
like a
20 in the
pleasure for-
Army.
Yeah, and if I would have known you were here, I would have drove the old M37. I got a 53 M37 and a World War II Willys
Oh, wow.
parade thing.
Wow, I love the Willys
I would have
Jeep.
brought one out. And, you know.
Yeah.
All right, well, good luck.
Great.
Hey, thank you for your
Thank you
service.
very
Take care.
much. Thank you for your service. Yep. Thank you.
There with all the flags flying.
Oh, that's the Biden group.
Is it the Bible?
Yeah.
I'm not sure. This one may be a different
Oh,
one.
maybe this one's different.
Might be the opposing.
job, guys.
Oh, thank you, ma'am.
Keep up the good work.
We
All right.
try.
Thank
Thank you. You have a great day.
This is a brochure on Ruck-Up, what we're doing for other vets.
Right.
We're non-profit, and we have group meetings and AA group on Monday
like
night,
that, yeah.
and all kinds of things, to help vets and to understand, situations they may be in today. Sure.
Thank
Well,
you.
Thank you.
Hey there. Good, how are you? Thank you.
Here's the brochure on Ruck-Up. If you know any soldiers or men or women that would like to come over and see us, phone number's there. Give us a call, and we'd be glad to talk with them and help them out any way we can. Homeless as well. Thank you. You too.
Thank you. Have a great day.
Give you a brochure. All right, take care.
Hi there. Thank you, ma'am.
There's a brochure on Ruck-Up. Yep, thank you.
within reach. Thank you.
Thank you.
I get my ass below my center of gravity. I'm done.
That's terrible, isn't it?
Behave, you two.
I went to the gun shop the other day and I
Just
got
say
down what
when.
I needed. Get a box of shells on the bottom shelf. The owner come over here to help me out. I said, I just can't get up.
Back there as, okay, not a problem. You just say the word and let me know.
I have a trash bag,
Okay, fellas.
but it's, I think it's over there.
Probably over there with Lori.
Over there by Lori.
Hey, Jay, if you want to say something,
Thank you.
Lenny's welcome. Okay. Afternoon, Russ. Thank you for
Hey,
doing
Mike.
this for us.
We got the brochure.
Ruck-Up
They found
is
that
a
book
Veterans
in the
Outreach
book.
Center. We're stationed and based out of Keene, New Hampshire, but we service vets from all over New England. Last year alone, we worked with more than 311 veterans from Massachusetts and Vermont and New Hampshire, and even as far north as Maine, and even as far south as Connecticut. When I say we're an outreach center, what that means is we were structured and built 10 years ago to be able to do what the vet centers used to be able to do. 30, 40 years ago, about the time that the psychological community was recognizing PTSD and the VA was finally recognizing PTSD, you had vet centers opening across the country. One of the first here in Vermont, and that was up at White River. One of the first in the nation also was out in San Diego. For a long time, the vet centers were very independent of the Veterans Administration, then over time became a part of them. We, similar to other small organizations that are out there like Soldier On, Gallant Few, and Operation Resilient Warrior, started 10 years ago to try to help fill the gaps. We do that in a bunch of different ways, or as the outreach team and I call it, we have three pillars. We have outreach, we have advocacy, and last but not least, we have peer-to-peer or vet-to-vet counseling. I'll talk about the outreach end of it first. The outreach end of it started for us 10 years ago, but really took off 3 years ago. We started working with the state of New Hampshire and Boston Billiards. One thing I make very clear to folks very often, we receive no federal, no state monies. Everything we do is volunteer. Everything we take in goes out the door helping other vets. But we started working with the state when they said that we could receive some donations from pool halls and gambling outfits, and Boston Billiards volunteered and stepped up to help us. So they helped us start an outreach program a few years back that lets us work with Easter Seals, Friends of Veterans, and the local legions and VFWs, helping keep veterans in housing. That's the biggest focus for the outreach team. This year alone, since January, we've done that with over $22,000 worth of aid and assistance to veterans in need. That also includes working with the State Veterans Office up out of Montpelier here in Vermont. That effort has also gone ahead and helped in some cases with making sure that people have enough to eat, enough to work with clothing-wise, so we also keep a food shelf as well as a clothing shelf for vets that are homeless or at risk. For a lot of vets, many of them are living paycheck to paycheck, or in some cases have been waiting on VA claims that sometimes take years to go into effect. So part of what we try to do is help make sure, like I said, we fill the gaps. The other piece of that is the advocacy. The advocacy part for us includes work with local agencies like Southwest Community Services or SEVCA here in Vermont to help make sure vets can stay warm, and again, vets can be taken care of. But that advocacy also reaches into the federal end of things. That's where we have actual specialists who sit down and help people work on VA claims or Social Security disability claims. Most veterans don't realize what they are actually eligible for when they leave the service, and nowadays especially, young service members, or in the case of some guardsmen and guardswomen, older service members are retiring or leaving medically from active duty and having claims shoved through out processing that they don't realize what paperwork is needed to make a successful claim fly. That's where our team of three, Lori, myself, and Pam, sit down and actually help people work through the claims process. Reason that's important, one of the things VA does not tell veterans these days is that a veteran's claim will go central intake through Janesville, Wisconsin, but their claim, even if they live in Vermont or live in New Hampshire or live in Massachusetts, their case could be heard as far out as Cheyenne, Wyoming, or San Francisco, California, or Oakland. That's part of the problem right now. The VA has so decentralized. We have paperwork going in a lot of different locations, and many times veterans can't follow it. That's where we step in on the advocacy side. Last part is peer, or what we call vet-to-vet counseling. I am a licensed counselor both in the state of Massachusetts as well as in the state of New Hampshire. But what we do more importantly is we take the next step that the vet centers used to take. Peer-to-peer counseling includes PTSD groups 5 times a week during our group weeks, and every Monday night, no matter what, at 5:30, we also have AA. We actually have one of the biggest AA groups in District 19 and Area 34 of AA. And again, with the AA group, like AA always says, all you have to have isn't a 214, but a desire to get sober. Ruck-Up has tried over 10 years to successfully help vets reintegrate or find at least a little safety among friends and tribe members or people that speak the same language. For a lot of veterans, when they first quote come home, they don't have the ability sometimes to know how to even talk to the family they left behind. And sometimes it's a matter of just giving the readjustment some time, and that's part of what Ruck-Up does. The cold hard numbers speak for themselves. Like I said, we helped 311 vets in 2019. In 2018 and 2019, we gave out 8.5 tons of food and clothing, just those 2 years alone. 2018 and 2019, we helped veterans win more than $2,600,000 worth of benefits from the Veterans Administration. That includes, in some cases, fighting against vocational rehabilitation. Most vets don't know that VA Voc Rehab and GI Bill are separate animals. And for some, we have to dig a little harder. We have one of our vets that is now actually in pharmacology school, but it took a while for him to come full circle from where he was. When he first came through the door 5 years ago, he was fighting addiction, he was fighting PTSD, he was fighting the loss of friends, both overseas in combat, but also in 9/11 at the Pentagon. Today, he has 3 beautiful little girls and a lovely wife. And like I said, he's finishing graduate school in pharmacology. There's a lot to be said for the hand up, not the hand out. And that's what Ruck-Up does. And if that helps, Russ, that's a little of what we do. Yes, we do. Sorry about that. Our contact information, people can call the office at 603-903-1255. Or they can reach our fax number at 603-903-1256. And we also have a website, which is Ruck, R-U-C-K, -up, ub.org. All right. Very good.
I think it was Cam.
Thank you, Russ. Thank you.